Hey, here we are again. It's Big A. And this is another one of these parts in the series of how to find a good mate. But I want to talk to young men today. Young men, let me tell you, I got so many things I could tell you, but let me start off first with trying to school you young men. Okay. I realize we've taught you guys you got to sow your wild oats and all that. The only thing that's meant by that is, we want our young men to get out there and experience the whole dating scene. Okay? That don't mean we want you to go out there and ride every cow you see. That means we want you to get some experience in the dating scene. The more experience you got, the better off you're going to be. The more you're going to understand women, the more you're going to understand how to treat women, the more you're going to hone your skills on how to talk to women. You hear what I'm saying? That's what that's about. And I know that, some of us old schools, we done mix y'all up. We done made y'all think you're supposed to go down there like a big bull and ride all the cows. But that ain't what it's about, okay? Trust me, it ain't what it's about. It ain't about quantity, it's about quality. And you're going to thank me for this one day, okay? That's what we want you to do. Get out there and get some experience. Learn how to talk to a woman. And I'm going to tell you, stop listening to your boys. You better stop listening to your boys right now, because your boys going to lead your ass astray. Your boy is going to point you in the wrong direction. As a young man, I asked one of my boys one time, and I'm not going to even say who this girl was because, I was so young, she probably don't even have no idea that I really liked her. But I asked one of my boys one time, what do you think about so-and-so? And man, they called the girl all kinds of names. And after that, I'm listening to them. I didn't want to have nothing to do with them. Next thing I knew, my boy was dating her. Got her pregnant. Married her. I feel like a damn fool. So you better watch out for your boys. But look here. On the real tip, a lot of you guys, you just don't know. You don't know how to, show yourself. You're going to have to open up that heart, show some emotions to these young ladies. A lot of these young ladies are getting hard. They're getting hard because of what y'all doing to them. They're getting hard because of the way y'all treating them. They're even jumping on the other team. Okay? Because the team they're supposed to be playing on ain't passing them the ball. And I think you know what I'm getting at here. Okay? If you see them jumping on the other team, playing for the other squad, some of you young men push them in that direction. And I know that for a fact. I know for a fact some young ladies just get their heart broken. They can't recover. Okay? I know it happens to men too, but I think it happens more to young ladies. They get their heart broke, they're vulnerable, and they just don't feel like they can recover. And then they get approached with, why go with a guy? They ain't gonna treat you right. Men, we got to do better. Okay? We all got mothers. For one, look at your mom. Do you want your mother treated that way? I wouldn't want to treat a woman no way that I wouldn't want my mother treated. I wouldn't want to treat a woman no way that I wouldn't want my daughter treated. And I'm serious about my daughters. Okay? And I'm serious about my mother. That's my first love, okay? So I don't understand you young guys out there, shoestring pimps, macaronis running around out there think you're a player. Okay? Most of you can't be no broke ass player. And if you got something going on, most of you think because you got a little something going on that, your standards are supposed to be, way up in the sky. And you're going to wind up with the wrong person that way. You got to let your heart, open up your heart and follow your heart. You got to break a few eggs. I'm going to tell you something. I've seen men, I've seen men lose my daughters behind dumbass shit, behind selfishness, okay? Just plain selfishness. And they're just not a man. And I know women mature faster. Sure they do. But men, even though they mature faster, I don't think they trust as fast as we can. And we got to step on up. When you see something you want, I've never been afraid to tell a woman how I feel. Okay? I learned at an early age, okay, that, hey, I was going to get hurt here and there. You know, sometimes love can be painful. But I learned at an early age I needed to recover. And if I wanted to find love, I need to put my heart out there. Because love is out there for everybody. The word Jesus is nothing but love. Think about what he did for you and me. His very name means love. So young men, I'm going to tell you, you can keep acting a fool and running around out there like you got something going on and you ain't got nothing going on. Keep on acting a fool and see if you ain't looking back one day and wondering why you didn't, tell this woman you was in love with her, treat that woman, like she should be treated, like a queen. Why you didn't give in to everything. Real men, we put our shit on the side for a real woman. For a good woman, please, she can have everything I got. A good woman can have everything in my pocket. Everything in my bank account is all hers, okay? Maybe that's why I got a good woman. And believe me, that don't mean you got to buy them. That doesn't mean you got to buy them. But that means when you find one, you know in your heart when you find the right one. When you find the right one, don't let it slip through your fingers. Don't let your partner wind up with her. Don't let her walk away because of your childishness, okay? When you find a good girl, man, do what you can. Tell her how you feel. First of all, we men need to open up. We need to stop being so prideful. We need to stop feeling like, we got to be so strong. Sure, we can be strong. We can be strong without being threatening, okay? We can be strong without being manipulative, okay? We can be strong and still be loving. And that's what I want to talk to you young men about. But first of all, we got to get ourselves together. We got to get out there and make ours. Men in my day knew they need to get out there and make theirs, okay? I've told young men before that, look, you wouldn't be out here chasing women if you, get on a job and hold a job down, get your act together, put a little money in the bank, buy yourself a car, buy yourself a home. Once you get your act together, I guarantee you don't have to chase no more women. You won't have to chase any more women when you get your act together. Okay? A good woman will come to you. Now you gotta watch out because some of the other ones will come to you too. Okay? But you already know. Big A ain't gotta tell you what a good woman look like. What a good woman act like. Okay? A good woman wants you when you ain't got nothing. And when you ain't got nothing and a good woman wants you, don't act a fool when you get something. Okay? You got to be smart about this. When you find a good woman, hang on to them and keep them, okay? When you find a good woman, treat them the way they need to be treated. Love them the way they want to be loved, the way they need to be loved. Okay, that's one of our problems too. We don't know how to open up our hearts. Okay, women still like flowers. They still like a little poetry. They still like to be held, okay? Not sexed, but held, gentlemen, okay? They still like to be pursued. And that doesn't mean you have to take them out there and wine them and dine them. Women can appreciate a man that's on a budget. because they know that man is trying to accomplish something. That don't mean you got to spend all your money on them, but don't use them, okay? Trust me, and don't be lying to them. OG, we didn't have to lie. We could be truthful. To be honest with you, women find that refreshing, to find a man that's truthful. But boy, I see too many broke-ass junior Macs out there that think they're running around chasing women. Y'all ain't chasing nothing. Y'all broke-ass ain't chasing nothing, okay? Y'all out there looking foolish, okay? And trust me, a 20-year-old fool a lot of times turn into a 25-year-old fool. That's going to turn into a 30-year-old fool. That's going to turn into a 40-year-old fool. And before you know it, you're just another damn old fool. So get out there while they're getting good. Make yours while you're young. My pop used to say, pay now or pay later. Work hard while you're young and you got your help. A lot of us worked 2-3 jobs if we had to. I did. I worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Didn't matter how many jobs I worked. I was trying to make my paper, trying to make my coin. Okay, trying to get my scratch together. Trying to make my cheddar. You know what I'm talking about. Get out there and make yours. Make yours, get your act together. Find a good woman and keep them, okay? Stop with all the games. There's too many of my young brothers. Oh my goodness, there's too many of you out there think y'all gaming. You don't want to be a lonely old fool one day, okay? You ain't got no game. If you had game, you know what the real deal is. You know what it's like to be loved by a woman and to love a woman back. You know what it's like to create a home, not to own a house. Shit, a lot of fools own houses. But to have a home, okay? A home with a woman in there, with love, hey, that's the real deal. Okay, that's what it's all about. And if you don't know, shit, you better ask somebody. This Big A trying to tell you, trying to lead you in the right direction. And trust me, if you think you're off to a late start, you're not. You need to just get on the stick, okay? That's all to it. You need to get out there and hit it, okay? Life is not gonna wait for you. If you're 25 years old and you ain't got your crib yet, you're falling behind. If you're 30 years old and you ain't got a crib, you are behind. If you're 30 years old and you staying in an apartment with more than one other hardhead, okay, you definitely behind, brother. If you're 35 or going on 35 and you staying in an apartment renting, I don't even know what to say about you. Okay, I know it's a little bit more difficult now. But if you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay, you'd have your own crib. So just get out there and hit it. That's all I can tell you. For a little while there, I might have been falling behind, but you know what? All it took was for a young lady that I was falling in love with, family, not to have no confidence in me, not to think I was good enough. And boy, that motivated me. Anytime somebody thought I was not good enough, that was all the push I needed, which don't get me wrong, Big A was always motivated. But that gave me an extra push there because I love proving people wrong. You see, I grew up a poor boy. You see, I grew up modest household, modest family, poor people. Ain't nothing I like better than working hard and proving people wrong. But I'm going to tell you, I was working hard for something besides myself. Working hard for family, for children, for love, for God. Okay? So, young men, do this for me. Get out there and do it. Okay? Find that woman. Take care of that woman. Be good to her. Get out there and work. Make that money, create you a family, make you a home, Buy your house. I know you got to buy a house, but make that house a home, a happy home, all right? This Big A, you stay prayed up and stay with God, and you're going to find out there ain't no problem with this. Trust me on this. Stay prayed up. Big A going to be praying for you youngsters, all right? We'll be talking to you some other time now. Hey, and click that button now. Go ahead and click that button, subscribe. Big A got a lot more stuff about dating that I'm going to be putting out here for y'all. We'll catch you next time.